listeners. Welcome to the ESOPOD. This is my episode 0. I know that's popular these days, so I figured I'd give it a shot. My name is Sean Hoy, and I'm from Folience's Shared Services IT department. I figured I'd hop on here and give you an introduction about what this podcast is going to be about, who might care and want to listen to it, and how to get a hold of me if you have questions or comments or suggestions or want to be on as a guest. So like I said, my name is Sean Hoy. I've been with the company since 2010 in IT. Just recently joined the ESOP communication team. That was just a month ago or so, maybe 2 months. And so I'm fresh into this scene. I don't think that I'm an expert on ESOP, and so I have a lot to learn. Hopefully that this podcast will be a vehicle for me to learn as well as you. Like I said, I am in the IT department, and I think that gives me a different or unique perspective on the company. I get to meet and talk to and interact with every business unit and every employee, from a welder at Cimarron to engineer at Lifeline, a reporter at the Gazette, leadership at all of those business units as well. I got to be everywhere talking to everyone and getting to know them. And a lot of people don't have that. They know their own departments, their own business units, but outside of that, there's not a lot of communication that goes on, to my knowledge. So I thought it would be cool if I had a podcast that let people get to know your fellow owners at the company, and maybe even people outside of the company in this ESOP sphere. Also, this podcast is, like I said, about employee ownership, and a way for me to learn more about it, and hopefully for you to learn more about what an ESOP is, how it can benefit you now and in retirement, and then just getting to know everyone involved in the businesses, the ESOP communication team, leadership, and even outside of Folience. If you want to get a hold of me, my email address for this podcast is esopod@folience.com. That's ESOPOD at FOLIENCE.com. You can send me anything, suggestions, comments, who you want to have interviewed on this show. If you want to be interviewed on the show, that would be great. Send me your name and when you're available. I would like for these podcasts to be as natural as possible. I am not a public speaker by any means, and I don't want to come across like I'm just reading from a script, and neither are the guests that I have on. The most that I will do is send some questions ahead of time, so you'll probably see me reading off a list of questions occasionally. Past that, it's all unscripted, and anything that comes up is fair game. I hope you'll join me on the ESOPod for future episodes. I'll see you later. Thanks for listening to ESOPod. If you want to get in touch, send me an email at esopod@folience.com.